Hi, this is Polly from thefitmumformula.com. Right, how do you find time to exercise? Well, I can tell you now you don't. You make time. It's such a cliche, and I know it's easier said than done. But if you think about it, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, and how you spend those 24 hours depends on your unique priorities. So in your life, over the course of your week, you have things that are negotiable and non-negotiable. Some of the things that might be non-negotiable could be work hours. I'm not going to ask you to quit your job or go part-time so you can find time to work out. Another thing might be when you have to pick up the kids from school. Again, that's pretty inflexible most of the time, so that's not necessarily, that's going to be under the non-negotiable category. But outside of those non-negotiable things, you'll probably find there's a lot in your life that is a little bit more negotiable or a little bit more flexible. You don't have to stop doing things. Sometimes just having to, it's a case of rearranging things. So let's have a look at a couple of examples. Let's say you're a family who goes to church on a Sunday. You all go as a family. Let's say the church service is about 9 o'clock, so you have to leave the house at 8:30, and you normally get up on a Sunday about 7:30, and by then you're all ready to leave the house at 8:30. Well, all of that, before that, leaving the house at 8:30, all of that time is negotiable. So if you were to push that back to say 6:30, and maybe if you live with somebody else, if you could ask your other half to perhaps if they could get the kids up, get the kids breakfast that morning, or even if they don't, if you're getting up early enough, you can still fit it all in, then that means that you could fit in a workout on a Sunday morning before you, and still have time to get ready to go off to church. And now suddenly that workout in your diary becomes a non-negotiable, and things like getting dressed, having breakfast, getting everyone ready fits around that. Let's have another example. Let's say on a Friday after school, you pick the kids up and you go to the park on a Friday on the way home. Then you get home, everyone plays and does homework and things for an hour or so, and then you all have tea together. Well, how about on a Friday, either earlier in the day or the day before, you make sure that your evening meal is something that's either super quick to knock up, super quick to make, or it's something that can be reheated at the last minute. It can still be healthy, but just something really, really quick to make. Now, when you get home from the playground, that's your time to work out, and suddenly that is a non-negotiable. That's in your diary, and nobody has to wait around for you to make their supper, because it's already something that's so quick to knock up, so that it doesn't put any later. It just means that you've worked around that so that you can fit in that exercise, and no one misses out. So they're just a couple of examples of how you make time to work out. Obviously, I can't go through every single scenario because your week, your routine, your situation it's unique to every single person. There are endless possibilities, but what I'm saying is, if you take out your diary, there are things in there that you can't change, the non-negotiables, and then everything else around that is flexible. So what you have to do is take your diary and put in the times that you're going to do a workout. Remember, it's only half an hour. I'm not asking for a 3-hour session here. And make those workouts a non-negotiable, and make everything else fit around them. So that's I also know that you're most likely to take action as soon as you hear something. So what I want you to go away do now, it'll take you just a couple of minutes, dig out your diary, find out 3 times over the next week, over the next 7 days, that you're going to do a workout, fit them in, slot them into your diary, make them a non-negotiable, and then make other things fit around that, so that there's no way, no excuse that you miss that workout. And if you're organised, you can make other things fit around it, whether it's preparing meals in advance, getting clothes out to get the kids ready, helping people be self-sufficient a little bit, whatever it is, you can make it work if you make that workout enough of a priority. Okay, go and do it now. Thank you very much. That's Polly from thefitmumformula.com.